The Bermuda Triangle, an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have mysteriously vanished. But is there any truth to these claims, or is it all just a myth? Well, here's what we know. It is true that many ships and planes have gone missing in this area, but there is no evidence to suggest that they were all lost due to paranormal activity, mythical creatures, or even alien abductions. Instead, there are other, more logical explanations for these disappearances. So let me tell you about the history of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean that is roughly bound by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It is here that ships and planes have mysteriously vanished without a trace. But how many and over what time period? Well, according to the United States Coast Guard, over a 5-year period between 1976 and 1980, a total of 14 ships disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle with a total of 212 people on board. However, the Coast Guard also noted that most of these incidents occurred outside of the actual triangle area. Of the 14 vessels that went missing, 8 were sailing vessels and 6 were power-driven vessels, and of the 212 people on board, only 36 were actually rescued. Now, while this may sound like a lot of incidents for such a small area, it's important to remember that the Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. According to the American navigational publication, The Skipper, over 100,000 vessels transit the area each year. So statistically, the number of disappearances is actually quite low. But that's not all. Many of the incidents that have occurred in the Bermuda Triangle can be attributed to natural causes, such as bad weather. The area is known for its tropical storms and hurricanes, which can easily capsize or damage vessels. In fact, in 1992, Hurricane Andrew caused the most damage in the history of the Bermuda Triangle when it destroyed over 63,000 homes in South Florida and caused over $27 billion in damages. In addition to bad weather, the Bermuda Triangle is also home to some pretty dangerous waters. The Gulf Stream, a strong ocean current, flows through the area and can quickly pull ships off course or even cause them to sink. The Florida Straits, which are located at the southern end of the Bermuda Triangle, are also notorious for their rough waters. And then there's the infamous Devil's Triangle. This is a small area within the larger Bermuda Triangle that is particularly dangerous for sailors. According to legend, the area is cursed and many vessels have met their demise here. However, there is no evidence to support this claim. In fact, most of the stories about the Devil's Triangle are based on a single incident that occurred in 1918 when a ship called the Titan ran into a reef and sank. But despite all of this, some people still believe that there is something sinister going on in the Bermuda Triangle. They claim that the area is home to a portal to another dimension, a giant underwater volcano, or even a massive aircraft carrier that crashed and sank in the area during World War II. Some have even gone as far as to blame extraterrestrials, citing the fact that many of the missing ships and planes were carrying top-secret military technology. However, none of these claims have any real evidence to back them up. The truth is that the Bermuda Triangle is just another busy area of the ocean. Sure, there are a lot of ships and planes that go missing there, but there are also a lot of ships and planes that travel through there safely every day. So while the Bermuda Triangle may be the subject of many legends and myths, it's important to remember that it's not quite the mysterious and dangerous place that some people make it out to be. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Bermuda Triangle. If you did, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.